Welcome to the Decor Bake Custom Design Tool. Now, using this tool, it's going to create some amazing edible prints. To begin with, though, we need you to first choose a sheet orientation, which is either vertical or horizontal. This is basically the shape of the sheet, the printed sheet that you'd like, or the design. Now I'm going to choose horizontal, and you need to choose the edible sheet type, which is very important. So you have an option of edible icing sheet, which is of course your typical icing sheet for cakes, etc., or you have your chocolate transfer sheet for transferring images onto chocolate. I'm going to choose edible icing sheet this stage. Now, the next stage is the tool itself. Now, the tool is quite easy to use. It's fantastically full of features for you to use. And the first step I'm going to do is show you how to import images. Now, it's already selected images on by default. Now, you have an option to drag the images to this particular section here, or you can actually browse files by clicking on the Browse File button. I'm going to do that and import an image itself. Now, when you import an image, it says I have the right to use the image. Press confirm. And it's going to import that image into the actual design space. Now, when it's on here, you can do a lot of different things. So the image itself, you can see it's moving around. We can actually now open up or enlarge or decrease the size of the image using the placeholder tools, controls. What you can also do is, which is pretty cool, is you can actually transform the image itself to do in a different way. So you can actually rotate the image if you want to. I mean, it's not very common, but you can scale it this way as well using these tools. Or you even have a few effects, which is pretty cool. So we can actually do grayscale, vintage. You can do black and white if you wanted to, which is really, really cool. So these are all built into the actual tool itself. Now, I'm not going to do add any of these at this stage. Now, the next important part of the tool itself is changing the text on the actual image. Now, all we need to do is, first of all, you can either double click on the text itself, or we can click on Edit Text, the Edit Text button. That, and let's just type in birthday. You can actually see it there typing in real time. A lot of the text. So you've got color choices. I'm just going to go for white. You can change the font size as well, and you can also choose the font itself. So there's quite a few fonts you can choose from. You can even choose something as simple as this one, or you want something a bit more quirky. Plenty to choose from. I'm just going to leave it at this for the moment. Now, other options or other features that this tool has is we can actually click again on the color button, and we can go to stroke, which creates a nice stroke effect. Now I could choose the color of the stroke, go down, and then choose the width of how thick I want the stroke. As you can see, it creates a nice little stroke. Some fonts may look better than others with the stroke on, so completely up to you if you want to turn it on and off. And then you have shadow as well. So we can actually add a shadow. So I can choose the shadow size. Then I can basically choose the offset of the shadow itself. And you can see the shadow moving there in the background, which is pretty cool. And again, you can change the color of the shadow itself. You can create some really awesome designs, as I was saying earlier. There's nice purpley, which suits this particular image anyway. So if I now go back, now other things you can do with this is you can actually add a layer of text as well. So let's just say we're doing happy birthday, but we sort of want to write the birthday person's name, and I'm just going to put let's just put let's put Tina. Okay, let's put that, and then add that in. Press add text. It'll add that in, and again we can sort of repeat the same kind of process. We can choose the font. You can even do a different font if you want to, just to make it look a little more sort of unique. Change the color again. We can even do a different color, and yes, and we can also add a stroke or a shadow if you like. Again, so we can actually do like maybe a black stroke or nearly a black stroke. Oops, going too fast there. And then we can actually do the offset there with the black stroke, and you can see that. Sorry, the black shadow set in the back there. Now, in terms of making it larger, you can actually click on the placeholder tools and do it like that. Okay, so I'm sort of happy with that. Something a bit unique. And then when we're done, we can basically check out. However, one important tool feature is the fact that you can add a whole heap of different images. Now, you can actually import your own image, as I was showing you earlier. However, there's also the option of utilizing Pixabay, which is integrated into this system. Now, Pixabay is ultimately 40 plus million images which you have access to. Now, let's just say we're doing something for let's just say a little girl's birthday, and we're doing unicorns. I mean, if I type in unicorn, for example, okay, we'll see what comes up, and there's quite a lot of different things here. But I mean, you might not find, you've got to scroll quite a bit. There's quite a lot of stuff. So as you can see, some nice things here. There's a nice colourful one over here. There's more of a realistic type of unicorn scene. There's a lot. There's a lot. So if let's just say I type in this one looks cute. So if I click on this one, depending on the age, of course, of the